Yeah, Big Baby JTV. Start off with a like. It's been a minute, y'all. It's been a minute. But I'm back. I'm back, and I got y'all, man. Start off with a like and especially subscribe. So I'm going to give y'all a few seconds to do that. Yes, sir. Let's get into it, man. Mama Duck versus Tommy Sotomayor. All right, I won't make this long, but we gonna get into it, right? For me, as y'all know, big FBG Duck fan. I love Duck, you know what I mean? Also, I was a fan of King Von, but I was more so on, the Duck side, you know what I mean? And they were talking about, actually, Tommy Sotomayor was, how he goes. He was talking about the problems of Chicago and a lot of black boys is that they are being led by single mothers, right? And as y'all know, Tommy Sotomayor has talked about this from time. So much so to the fact that if you see some of Kevin Samuels' talking points, you'll say, oh, wow, that sounds like Tommy. Yes, it does sound like Tommy because Kevin Samuels, I'm not saying steals or stole, no. I'm saying that Kevin Samuels was inspired by Tommy Sotomayor. Tommy Sotomayor has been going at the neck of black women since, I believe, maybe like early 2010s, man. He's been going in, especially on YouTube. Homie has had like 10 or 20 accounts deleted, you know what I mean, by YouTube, or at least crushed or demonetized. But anyways, man. So Tommy Sotomayor on his call-in show, right? He was talking about the FBG Duck situation and how his mom had failed him, right? How FBG Duck Mama Duck had failed FBG. Long story short, she ends up calling in. She calls into the show. Now, I think I put a clip at the beginning. Either I did or maybe I didn't, or maybe I might put a clip in right now.
I'm sorry. You hate women too, I see. You hate women too.
So your response, how old are you? 8?
Campbell, y'all like this.
Ma'am, how old are you? 8? When you hear someone talking, don't listen, then you say you hate women. Why the fuck would it matter if I hate women?
On your platform. You getting clout off me on your shit.
Ma'am,
why are you talking about me? Why are you
ma'am, you must know. Either you don't know me.
Why are you discussing me? Why are you discussing my past life? Why are you bringing up
I can discuss what the fuck I want, ma'am. If you're not coming here to have a conversation, then you can leave.
You get money. That's what you do.
Ma'am, I've had money.
No worse than these other motherfuckers.
Ma'am, I've had money. Check my pack. I've had money.
Real journalism.
What's a real journalist?
How?
Okay, what's a real journalist?
How? You're not.
You're not a real mother.
You're not.
And you're not a real mother. Just like you can judge my journalistic integrity, I can judge your maternalistic integrity.
Define real mother.
I'm not a real journalist. You're not a real mother. The difference is my journalism hasn't caused anybody to die, but your motherism has caused you to lose 50% of your children.
You're judging me, baby, out my life.
I ain't judging you. Your kid's judging you. Your kid's spirit is somewhere looking down and seeing what their mother is doing. You had 50% of your children are gone. That's disgusting.
Don't you?
I got what?
Sick. You's a sick individual.
I got what in my basement?
The fact that your mask.
Ma'am, no one in my family has died from my actions at all.
So they died from ass? That's what you saying?
Yes, ma'am.
Was wrong.
Yes,
ma'am. The one that was in the fire was not grown. The one that was in the fire was not grown. The one that was in the fire, ma'am, was not grown. I'm not Hassan Camel. I'm not none of them stupid niggas. You talking to an intelligent one. In the fire.
But it got heated, bro. It got heated. Right? So it got so heated, so much so to the point where Tommy was straight up calling her a murderer. He was calling Mama Duck a murderer because Mama Duck had, I believe, left one of her children in a burning house. Right? And I don't know the exact details, but to my knowledge, right, the child was in the house and a fire came and she abandoned the house but didn't go back to get the daughter or maybe it was a son, I'm not sure, right? And then at a certain point in that argument, you know what I'm saying, Tommy called her basically a murderer. You know what I'm saying? And another point too is that Mama Duck had about 6 or 7 children, right? Obviously Duck was one of them, and including Duck, the one who died in the fire, and another child, she has lost 3 children, 2 to gun violence, like Duck, right? Duck and another sibling, and another one from a fire, right? Now, while I do think that Tommy was extremely harsh with her, borderline cruel, and evil, right? But he was right. He was right. And we got to stop playing and capping and pretending like this isn't real. Everybody likes talking about toxic fathers, absentee fathers. And I agree, that conversation needs to be had. And it actually has been had hella times. But are we ever going to sit down and talk about toxic mothers? Are we ever going to sit down and talk about that? Are we ever going to sit down and talk about neglected moms who have contributed to their sons or daughters getting ruined when they grow up? What that mean? Mama Duck used to call, hang out, and smash some of FBG Duck's ops. So much so that they recorded a conversation with her, right? They recorded conversations with her and put it on the internet, right? Mama Duck spends so much time on the internet, right, that she is willing to call in to Tommy Sotomayor's show. And Tommy ain't that popular, bro. He's not that popular. Now, if she was to call in to Kevin Samuels, right? If she was going to pull up to, let's say the Wendy Williams show, right? Or something, or the Breakfast Club, something with some kind of clout, it would make a bit more sense. But she's going on internet radio talk niggas shows, man. She was interacting with Hassan Campbell. And I love Hassan, but come on, bro. Hassan Campbell, really? Right? So that means she's on the internet constantly. If you're on, I know morning is different for different people, but goddamn, bro. Right? FBG Duck had a song called Mama House, right? And in that song, he was saying we'd get everything off at the Mama House, selling bricks at the Mama House, smashing the bitches on the Mama House. And I'm like, damn, bro, what kind of mama you got, man? My mama ain't letting me do that. Immigrant, you know what I mean? So I say this to say this, right? There are toxic mothers out there, and we have to start a conversation about it. From all accounts, or from what I see so far, what I've seen in the internet streets, or even from FBG Duck himself, this was a toxic mom. And I'm not saying that she would have stopped FBG Duck from getting killed or anything like that, or stopped him from going to the streets. I think that at a certain level, the mom failed the son and the other kids, right? Because of all these negative, toxic things, they contribute and they bring this message home that she should have been a better mother. Real talk. But let me know what y'all think in the comments below, man. Big Baby JTV. Am I right? Am I wrong? Is Mama Duck wildin' or is Tommy wildin'? Let me know in the comments below. And I'm out, bro.